welcome back to my channel. Today I'd really like to talk to you about one of my favorite books. It's one of my favorite books not so much because of the actual character development that's in the book, but largely because I really like the concept of it. So this review will be about The Circle by Dave Eggers. The film adaptation will be in the cinemas in April with Emma Watson playing the main character, which I'm super excited for. I'm not really sure if Emma Watson is really what I pictured when reading the book. So I read this book in the summer of 2014, so that's almost 3 years ago, but I'm really excited to review it now as the movie's coming out and I want to kind of refresh my own memory about my thoughts about the book because it is one that I tend to recommend to people quite frequently, and I can't wait to see what they do with the movie. I think this is a book that's really easily adaptable to film, and I say easily probably because I don't know what it entails to adapt a book to a movie. The Circle is kind of a company in this book, somewhat like Google or any other company that's really focused on the internet and sharing online. The Circle runs everything, which is basically they maintain all of your internet activity, they know exactly where you are, they know exactly what you've been up to. So it's basically kind of a futuristic story, but it's actually also already kind of focused on what we are going through today with all of our social media and online sharing and all that. Our main character is May Holland, and she gets a job at this company called The Circle, and so we follow her throughout the book. So basically it's also about the ideals that the company holds and that they want everything shared online, and we kind of also see how May goes through this. She starts to hold more and more to the values of the company as well. But of course there's a little bit of a plot twist that I won't get into too much because I don't really want to spoil the book here, as this is a spoiler-free review. I really like this concept because I really like digital media, and I think it's very interesting how we share everything online, and if there's ever been a book that made me question how much I post online and perhaps shouldn't be making YouTube videos, the things I post on Instagram and all those things, it's definitely been this book because it just shows you how much is actually saved, and it kind of goes into also the privacy issues of it all and how we should probably be more aware of what we're doing. And so since it's been a while since I actually read this book, this review is largely based on what I remember and how I now recommend it to people. So what I would really like to say about it as well is that I really like the concept of the book more than I enjoyed the actual character development in the book, and that's not necessarily something bad, but that's not really what gripped me in the story. I remember reading it and not really being gripped by that when I was actually reading it, but I also recall now that whenever I recommend it to people, I don't recommend it because it's like the most life-changing story related to the characters themselves, but what I really value is the way that the author has kind of let us see that we need to think a bit more about what we're sharing online. What I think the story is trying to show is this is what could happen if the companies that we currently value so much go too far, and although we kind of already are there, I think it is relevant to what's still happening. I think it might actually be something that could happen in the future where we share literally everything online. I mean, we're going to 360 cameras now, we have daily vloggers, which I really enjoy watching as well, and it's just very interesting to think about. So if you're really into the idea of like digital media or just online platforms and sharing online and you would like to read a story about it, I would definitely recommend reading this, and I would mostly recommend reading it before the movie comes out so that you can also kind of build your own judgment on it before you see the movie and someone else's interpretation. I will definitely be going to the cinema to watch this movie, as I think it'll be very interesting to see what the movie has done with it. Also because the trailer seems to suggest that it will be a very good adaptation. I'm very much excited for it. I would definitely recommend reading The Circle by Dave Eggers. I hope you enjoy it. If you decide to read it, please let me know. If you've already read it and have some thoughts on it, please share them with me as well, because this is a book that I really enjoyed and would love to have more talks about. Quite a few of my friends have already read it, but I think it'd be really fun to see what you guys think about it. So that's all I have to say about this book for now. I will definitely be doing a more in-depth discussion of it soon when the movie has come out. That's all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, and feel free to comment your thoughts on the book or if you have any questions about it, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy these reviews, or if you would like to see more spoiler-free reviews, or if you would like to see them with spoilers, that's also allowed. And I will see you guys next week. Doei!